Alright, okay, let's get started. This tutorial is how to make a thundercloud and do lightning. So we'll go to Blender, and there we'll go to Open Receipt. No, no. There we go. New 2D animation. So this will set up your scene for you. Otherwise, you have to do it manually, and that takes forever. So as you can see, I'm just scrolling in and out. So there we go. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the cloud. And if we go to colors, so here's black, we'll just have it as black. And we have gray there. Okay, so we have black. And we're going to do this with ink. So just do, what? That looks really bad. So I actually have a drawing pad, and what a drawing pad does is allow you to draw for your computer. So I'm just getting that right now. So let's do view, camera, active camera. Okay. All right, so now I have my drawing pad. Let's just do, as you can see, if you ever think like, why do you need a drawing pad? Well, this is why. Okay, so we have our cloud. Now we're going to go gray, and now we're going to fill it. So we go here and click on it. It fills it, which is awesome. So let's just do the little highlights again. Ah! There we go. Cool. So now we have a nice looking cloud. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to object mode, Shift S, cursor to selected, Shift A, and we're going to add a blank grease pencil. So now we're on a completely new one. And you're going to see in a sec why I did that. So we're going to go to new. We're going to do a line, but we're going to make it yellow, like a really bright yellow, like that. Now, if I draw, let's see. Oops. I have to go to draw. I think we should increase the radius. Try that. There we go. That seems better. Okay. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now we have all that set up. We're going to make sure we have onion skinning set up. So we'll have two, new layer. Do this, and we'll just call this lightning. Not sure if I spelled it or not, but correct or not, but I think it's good. And yeah, so what we're going to be doing is called frame by frame. And we're just going to change this. So this is how many frames per second. Let's do 12. And let's do, so let's say at 7 is when it hits the ground. So we'll change that to 7. We'll increase this. And there we go. Okay, so now we have our keyframes. So it's starting at 1. And we can just draw. Let's see. So nothing there. This guy, let's just do, and then this. As you see, the previous is now green. That's showing that it was the before. And the nice thing about lightning is each frame you essentially do its own squiggly line. So it makes it's really cool. And then here's sun. And if we hit play, and that actually might be too slow. So what we can do is we can actually delete the keyframes. So let's try, we delete every other one. And if we select all of these and scale it down, there we go. Oops. And I think we just need to move it one more. So that way this guy, there we go. And look at that. That looks pretty good. So up next, what we're going to do is it's going to be hitting the floor for a while. And the shortcut to move the frame is the arrow key. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm just doing this every once in a while. So let's say now the charge is dissipating or lessening. And there we go. So now we increase this to right there. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, now we have lightning that's shooting the ground. And then we have the anticipation that the energy is slowing. Now this isn't accurate, right? Because lightning, you can't really see any of this. But for a cartoon and stuff, you know, it's the anticipation that's important. So a cool thing that we're going to do is here, here, here. So on here, we're going to start showing that it's affecting the ground around it. And by doing that, it's visually indicating that it's hitting the ground. And the energy is being dissipated. So what I've learned in animation, that the art is how the drawings, the lines indicate a motion, a feeling. And so sometimes you have stuff that's over dramatic, but it gives a more emphasis of the energy. So like, for example, a punch, they'll overload it, but you can feel the punch more. It's kind of hard to describe, but by doing that, it's almost like it's visually tricking the eye for you to sense that motion. So go here, here. And now we're just going to decrease it a little bit. Let's see. There we go. So this will be the last little guy. And there we go. And there we go. And now we have lightning. And it gives the emphasis that it's hitting the ground. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you learned a lot from it. And the thing that we're going to do is we're going to save this, and I'll provide a GitHub link to download it. So let's call this here. I'm just going to save on my documents. Let's just call this lightning. And there we go. I'll see you guys next time.